Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the most exciting part of the next level, except, of course, the games and the finals. It's team selection, and this is where a lot of the action goes down. Our coaches have to pick their team, and this is the last chance that they get to pick a player that might take them all the way to that $5,000 charity prize. So, Scott, without further ado, tell me who you're picking.
Well, we've got a lot of returns for all of our teams, right? And I don't want to pick anyone that doesn't want to play for me. So there's some people I could snipe, but I know their heart's not in Team Blue.
Wow.
So I'm going to go with the guys that are here for Team Blue. And I'm going to start with, I think, the guy that won the qualifier. Joel, come on back up.
Good job, Joel.
He's already got a blue shirt on, but we're going to give him another one.
Welcome back.
Joel, you're starting a collection here. I'm really glad that you keep coming back, keep trying to fight the good fight. What brings you back every time?
The prizes. It's a huge prize, and it's worth it.
Not only is it a huge prize pool, it's a lot of money for charity, too. So thank you so much for coming, for giving it your all every single time. Meg, who are you going to pick?
Oh, man, this is easily. I was just telling them while that package was rolling, this is the hardest one, because I see like 7 people that I'm like, gotta have that person on my team. I want to poach you so bad. But I love you, and you're adorable, and I have a weakness for you.
Take him.
Especially when you're like that. So,
Take him.
My first pick is going to be you, Trinity, who I think actually did come first in the qualifier.
Oh, well, there you go then.
Thank you, baby.
Chelsea, this is the first time you're playing in the next level top 16 this weekend. How does it feel?
It feels pretty amazing. I mean, I tried to stand in line yesterday, but it got capped, so I made sure I got here extra early today, and here I am.
Are you going to make PMS Clan proud?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, PMS alumni right here, right there. All right, who do we got, Fatality?
Man, I'm just really torn right now.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Because,
Chocolate Thunder.
Don't get my favorite.
I know this player's really good, and, I'm all about trying to find the best talents.
Chocolate Thunder.
Come on.
And
Thunder.
she's killing me,
Chocolate Thunder.
No, don't do it.
but I have to do it.
Yes!
Chocolate
Yes!
Thunder.
Yes!
Thanks, man. All right, man.
Chocolate Thunder. Luciano is one of the most sought-after players in this final round of the next level.
That's 3 teams he's played for now.
That's 3 separate teams that you've played for. I know all you care about is scoring for you. So tell me, of all these teams, which one are you most excited to be a part of?
I've never worked with Fatality before, so I'm a little interested, but I wouldn't Harvey. I'm sorry. No, we can't.
But
Guys, you got to end the love affair. All right, get over there. There's still another brother for you to pick. If he's still left, let's see who Scott chooses.
no, it's her turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My turn.
I'm trying to skip you.
Emotion. I'm gonna go with you. You made it on my team every day as well. You're back. You have the yellow glasses. You're awesome.
We do have an incredible player here.
Wrong.
I want to ask you, is the Infinite Crisis tournament over?
It is over.
You don't sound very excited.
We unfortunately lost, but it was a better team. I'm happy we lost to a good team.
Well, I know you're hungry for victory. This might be your chance. Give me a high five, low five, shake hands, whatever you want. Get over there. All right, now it's your turn, Scott.
All right, and again, going with another tried and true Team Blue guy. Aaron, come on up, brother. Let's do this again. That's your man. Here you go.
I've also noticed a trend in the people Scott picks that they're always impeccably dressed, either as Captain America or just as an average gentleman. So tell me, are you Bruce Wayne?
Maybe, just a little.
Maybe. We've had a lot of Batmans come through here this weekend, actually. We'll get to practicing. Now it's Meg's turn.
Everybody, can we have like a coach's huddle? Like nobody picked the person I want to pick next. Shit.
Money, money,
I
money.
love you. Sasha, I love you. Trent, I got to pick you first. Then I'm going to come to you, Sasha. Anybody picks Sasha, I'm going to stab him in the back.
Nick, Trent, I don't think I've ever seen you without a hat on, so this hair is a revelation.
I feel like it was bad luck, so we'll see what happens today.
All right, he's going to go with a Fatality superstition. Didn't work, threw it out. Let's see how the no-hat works for him. Fatality, who are you going to pick?
I'm obviously going to go with Panda. He's been solid for me earlier days, so I definitely enjoy having this guy on my team. Welcome back, Ryan. Yeah, welcome back, buddy.
Panda, I feel like you and John are longtime friends now. I mean, do you think you might game after this together?
Yeah, definitely. Most likely it's going to happen.
Most likely. John, I didn't even ask your opinion. You're like, okay, that'll happen.
What was that again?
Oh, you're fine. You know what? Never mind. It's cool. Thank you. All right, Stephanie, who it's going to be?
You were on my team day one. Nick, I pick you again.
Nick, you have one of those sought-after yellow shirts. She works really hard to get the gamers she wants on her team. She's super excited to have you. Are you excited to have Stephanie back?
Absolutely. I'm ready to win.
Yes.
All right, I'd love to see you get over there, start practicing. Scott, you have 2 shirts left.
I do. I'm out of blue guys that have returned, but I like this guy in the front. We're going to go with you, Lewis. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Good luck.
Lewis, what do you think it was that attracted Scott to you as a player?
I mean, we both have really great shirts on, so, you know, naturally, right?
Complimenting the coach. I guess you heard rumor that he's really mean, so way to get in early there. Start practicing. If you're good, he'll like you even better. Meg, how about you?
Sasha, let's go.
Sasha, you got the other one. All right, now
Nobody
you told
touch
me
Marie.
that your older
Nobody
brother
touch Marie.
almost
Get outta
always
here.
win. You're the
Got
older
shirt
brother?
on, She knows.
Oh my God, you got that cute little baby face. So your younger brother beats the crap out of you?
Video games, maybe. Half and half. I say half and half.
Half and half, half and half. We'll see how it turns out this time. You get warming up because he's been playing all weekend. Go practice.
You know, during this whole event, I only picked one female, but she played for me, and she did so well. Don't worry, relax. But she was actually, she was really amazing. In all 4 games, I was really blown away about her first appearance. So I'm going to have Autumn come on up here again. Yeah, Autumn, you're awesome.
Absolutely. Autumn, you actually get a second T-shirt. Give me one of them. There you go. You can start a collection now. Frame one, wear one. So which game do you think you impressed Fatality on most?
The crew. Oh, wait, the fighting game, because I don't fight.
All of them, really. She couldn't even pick one. You did an amazing job. Let's see how you do this time, Autumn. How about you, Stephanie?
Okay, so it's 2-2 right now that you stole from me, just saying. I wanted her too. She was awesome this morning. Jared, do you want to be on my team? Let's do this.
All right, Jared, are you feeling pumped about this competition?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm ready to win.
What's the driving force behind this enthusiasm?
Oh, God. I've always had a competitive nature growing up. It's put me into a lot of stuff like Air Force, always being competitive because I'm a cadet. And one of our core values is excellence in all we do, so I won't let you down.
Yeah.
Excellence in all we do. Let's see how this Air Force that works out for you. Scott, you have one more shirt.
I do have one more shirt. He's got a Donkey Kong shirt on. Amir. There you go, brother. Give me a handshake, everyone. Good luck. Welcome to Team Blue.
Amir, you played last round. Do you feel like you're much better prepared for this round?
A little bit, yeah.
You gonna bump those scores up?
Yep.
All right, let's see you do it. Get over there.
Ready? Patrick, I love you, but I gotta go with Marie. She my baby.
Marie.
She my baby.
Marie, an
I'm
MVP. Several times top 16 finisher.
I want
Marie,
her to
is
do
this
it. I want her to beat her boyfriend. Yes.
so supportive? I think a really, truly supportive girlfriend keeps her boyfriend on task with his game scores, right? You guys game a lot together?
Yeah, he's been actually training me in some new games. So the only reason why I'm here is because of him, but now I'm going to show him off.
That is fantastic. Get over there.
Right.
Marie, this is your last shot, and I want to see you in that champion circle.
All right, so since I did steal one from Steph, kind of, I feel a little bit bad. I'll let you choose first before me.
So,
I'll let you go.
It doesn't heal my wounds.
I know.
We're not even. We're not even. I'm going to take you. You want to be on my team? Yes.
does he have a choice, Stephanie?
No,
Does
he
have a
doesn't
choice?
anymore.
All right, I like that. That was eye contact. That was an earnest handshake. Are you military?
I'm not. I did take junior ROTC in high school, but
You're a professional dude. Are you going to take that professionalism in your gaming?
I'm going to do my best.
Can't wait to see. Get over there, start practicing. We have one dude left.
Patrick, come on, buddy. This is the guy I actually wanted to pick on day one, but he was not available. So now he's on my team finally.
Patrick, you're a heartbreaker. You were the first one to break Sir Scoots. Now you've broken Meg's heart by being unable to fit onto her roster. Please tell me you're not going to break John's heart.
No, I'm not. But forever, I'm going to be a Team Mega Nerd. So
The nicest thing you can do for Team Mega Nerd is to crush Team Mega Nerd, to teach you to pick you every time. All right, we have our gamers, we have our teams of 4, and our coaches are looking pretty satisfied. So let's hand it over to the casters and start these games.
I like seeing that round of our picks a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
A little bit, not as
polite.
much drama up there. But it's good to see what our players are doing. And I'm glad I want to see Miss doing it big. Do it.
Do it
you know,
big.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Get
saying.
it.
That's what she's about. Again, I called it. I told you guys before, she is a very well-rounded gamer, one of the more solid players out here. So it's great to see her represent once again on Team Red. That's Fatality's team. He can take it all the way if he wants to. He's got also Chocolate Thunder on his team. So he's got a pretty stacked squad. Anything's possible.
I think so. I want you guys right now to tell us, now that we know who is on which team, who you think is going to win and take this. Let's talk a little bit about what the next level is for people that are just joining us.
All right, it's the ultimate gaming experience for all casual gamers. If you play any genre, any console, this is the place you need to be because we've got everything. That's right, the qualifying rounds we did on the NVIDIA Shield. We were playing Guns Dash, and then after that, we had our coaches pick from the top 16, which we saw just now, and they're going to be playing on a different consoles. So we've got PC games here. We've got, the console games. We've got Trials they're jumping on right now. We've also got Power Star Golf, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and of course, The Crew. I think I want to see some JoJo's action. How do you guys feel about that?
I like that. This is practice round. So all 4 teams are being separated with their teams to compete on different titles as we speak. And again, we're going to jump into JoJo's first. They do get a couple minutes to get used to the game. We do have about 50% of our players who have never touched any of these.
Oh, this isn't one of them. Look at the combos. He's already jumping in with big damage, wasting that meter, getting that damage done. He has something to prove, and he has something to say. Great stuff there. I have a feeling... Oh, this is going down right now. This is actually not practice, and I want to know who this player is because he is kicking butt with Joseph, a player that personally I find to be really awesome in this situation. This is great. 83 seconds on the clock. He's done a lot of damage so far. Taking a little bit of damage, getting knocked down. But it looks like he's... Oh, the hazards. Both of them got hit with it. But we got an instant recovery. Unfortunately, gets caught in a wake-up combo. Going to eat a lot of damage. Stinger is the player we're watching right now. Doing some pretty good damage as Joseph Joestar.
I know, too. Let's talk a little bit about the scoring. Players must defeat one opponent in arcade mode and earn the highest score by performing combos and doing damage per match. Again, the ranking, the way that it will work at the end with an S, they'll get 10 points. A is worth 7, B is worth 5, C for 3, and D is only 1 point.
Again, we were talking about the average scores that we've been seeing here today, most of which are in the A range, so that's 7 points for them. But again, I talked earlier to Fatality, and he told me, my team's been getting S. I'm good. So I know he's going to be feeling comfortable when he switches on to that. But right now, we are indeed watching our team, the one that we picked, the blue team. And so, I know Sir Scoots feels a lot more comfortable seeing his player play at this level.
And I think, too, that first round that just happened started off really strong, and at the end, the life was pretty much almost completely depleted, which would have kind of sucked. Might have seen someone almost get defeated, which we have not seen yet.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I mean, you're seeing those red force fields on the ground. As soon as they get knocked down, that does activate a hazard that happens on the ground. And now you're seeing the red arrows there. Doesn't have to use it to his advantage. Everybody gets out of the way of that. And we're seeing big damage getting thrown out right now. So that's great stuff. Does waste a bit of meter there, but he does get big damage to waste out the time. Let's see if he can close this out without taking any big damage this time.
He's doing a lot better this round. What do you think seeing round 1? He's about to finish round 2 right here. Is he going to be able to do it?
Well, he's putting big damage out, like I said before. His health is, pretty much being around halfway. But here's the person who's been reading the move list and doing some big damage. His time, not too bad. I'm thinking an A. All right, doesn't get a chance to burn the meter. Tries to go for a combo into super, but ends up killing before he gets the opportunity to use it. That right there won't get him too many style points. I'm feeling an A for that one, but I could be wrong.
Yep, he did get an A time. He got an S, life, a B, and quality A.
Right, he jumped in there. He put on the damage. He did great stuff. And
are these guys on their reel over here?
Just didn't pay off. But let's listen into what Scoots is going on.
Okay, great.
So it looks like Scoots is watching his players right now on the practice round. So
awesome. Okay.
Kind of getting used to. That's kind of the way to do it too. Have
score to
your
beat
team
is
members so
A,
you can
gentlemen.
actually
Right now, these guys both got A's, so S is one level above that.
All right, putting them
so
to
you
the
want to
test.
do it fast and very deadly. Don't lose a lot of your health.
I like them setting it up this way too. That way the coach can kind of give the same amount of love to each player.
Right. I mean, they're playing for the team, but they are still playing against each other. It's an interesting gauntlet for the players to have to sit
It's still your practice, so you still got one more, right? So you're good.
But anything can happen, and I can't wait.
And we have our money on him, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You better win. You better coach
We
your
need
butt
him
off.
to.
I can't wait for that. I'm excited. Anything can happen, and JoJo's has been one of the more rougher games for people, but we're seeing people kind of pick up, understand, get the knowledge. The coaches, none of them really that big into fighters. I know Sir Scoots has had a chance to glimpse and glance at fighters as a former EG manager.
And I know, too, our coaches, I mean, a lot of them have way different experiences.
Right.
I know that Fatality and Miss Harvey kind of come from kind of the same, esports world. Meg, completely out of the loop.
Completely out of the loop.
When it comes to that competitive, I'm a player. But she plays a lot of games.
Right.
When it comes to this, though, it's probably why she did so well
That's
last
what I was
2 days.
gonna say, yeah.
She likes to do, all the different type of genres.
Right.
And, her experience on SourceFed, kind of playing all the fun games.
Yeah, it's really awesome. So, using that to their advantage is something that these coaches need to do, and they're doing so well so far. And it looks like we're going to swap over to Power Star Golf.
I think we're going to watch Meg's team, Purple Team.
I can't wait to see that. These guys will be swapping out momentarily. We'll get that Power Star Golf action for you guys in a bit. But
and I can't wait to see her too, like getting our camera down there on the floor to be able to see how she coaches her team. I know she's super bubbly, outgoing, gives them a lot of motivation. Doesn't yell at them.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
It's great and it's been working. Everybody's really wanting to scope out Meg's formula.
Meg, if you can hear me, I just know if you win today, you might want to grab your stuff and just run before the other coaches come after you.
Don't cheer, just run. She's looking right now. She's like, I got you. I got a pathway built just for me, a secret underground tunnel or something. She's gonna need it. So, great stuff there.
So we're gonna just run after her.
Right, seriously, a three-peat happening at the next level in one weekend. Will it happen? Anything's possible. I'm nervous. I'm excited for the final round, too. I can't wait.
It all depends. I mean, it completely depends on what our final reveal game is going to be at 3:30. We have no idea what it is. Day one, insane.
It was insane.
Nidhogg.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Right.
You were able to kind of walk me through it, see it. I did play him and completely annihilate him.
Never happened, as rumors.
Whatever, just not on camera. And then day 2 yesterday, Insurgency. But
that went so fast. We don't know what happened. It was so awesome.
And then today for day 3, it's a complete mystery.
Yes, we don't know what's going on. But we've been talking so much about Meg. Let's find out a little bit more about her. Let's watch a video.
I don't think I've ever seen golf look so fun and interesting.
No, seriously.
Not gonna lie.
Seriously. That game is super
It
fun.
actually makes me want to go and buy the outfit, play golf in my living room.
I kind of want to leave this Bulls and just play right now. But we still have a tournament.
I know it's hard being gamers
yeah.
ourselves. Like
right?
seeing
Isn't
everything,
it?
seeing all the excitement at PAX, all the different games. And the Ubisoft booth here is huge.
Yeah,
like,
it's ridiculous.
I mean, the next level side is already, it's half of it. It's packed. We've got all kinds of people out here trying to get their hands on the games, play them. And we've got games, some games that people have never even seen before.
Right.
They're not even out yet.
And then we have a completely other side, a huge another side where we also have the crew over there. We have trials. We have I see the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. Those guys
Yep,
over
we
there.
have all the
been saying
digital
hello.
titles over there.
And what's ridiculous is that not only are those exclusive games here, but the developers are here with it. That is ridiculous. I can't contain myself. So even I want to get up, go over there, say what's up, hang out
Don't
with
leave me
everybody.
alone.
Yeah,
I don't want to be alone.
Shifty's out there saying, nah, sit there, bro. Don't even come. Definitely don't come over to the trial section. I gotcha. I'll leave you alone.
And not just that for trials. So we are actually going to be, we'll be posting this on all of our social media.
Yes, we will.
So for the next level on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, they have a BMX ramp back there.
They do.
Monster brought out all their guys to come and show some badass tricks. And the area is so tiny. I don't know how they are doing these tricks back there to kind of, show what's the game. It's insane.
I wonder if they're trying to hit the top. There's like an awning that's hanging right now, and I'm wondering if they're trying to go off that half pipe and hit the top.
Try to hit it. They're like, I got it.
What an awesome trick, right? That would be a little dangerous.
Let's actually check in. We're going to do a coach interview right now. So, Seltzer, please take it away.
That's right. I'm down here on the floor with Sir Scoots, and we talked about your charity last time, how hard you guys are fighting, and this is your last shot to get some money for them. And actually, your charity is run by a big, scary dude who even came over here yesterday and was like, Scott, you must win.
Yeah, I mean, Zach has been to both finals.
Zach is not a scary dude, the other guy.
Yeah, he's about my height, right? But great guy, a hardcore gamer himself. He's been in the scene for years. He had to fly out today, but he said he's going to send some of his crew over to give me pressure. But again, they do great stuff. I mean, all the charities are amazing. And the one thing I would say is, like, check all the charities out. Find one that maybe fits your, a niche that you're really interested in, and throw them some money, throw them some love at least, retweets, follow them on Twitter. Because, again, like, we're doing this for charity. Obviously, the gamers win a huge prize pack, but our win is for these charities. So, like, again, yesterday, those that didn't win, like, Meg is just taking all the money. Not fair. Not fair at all.
Yeah, I mean, we had to give the gamers something to fight for.
Yeah.
But really, the competitors here are you four. And you put a lot of energy into picking a good team every time. You put a lot of energy into coaching them. What do you want to say to all the players who came and fought under you this weekend?
I mean, again, the great guys, really, really nice guys. I've had a bunch come back every time. And kind of funny, 3 out of 4 of the guys on my team this last run, 2 are blue. Amir was on a different team. And Luis, brand new guy, hasn't done it at all. He's the only one that got an S over here on the first one. So he's in the lead in this competition for the afternoon. So, like, the veterans, if you will, need to get their shit together is what I would say to them.
True story. Let's see if they can get their shit together. Let's go back to the casters and check in.
I'm not going to repeat that language down there, but we're
they
going
need to get it together.
They
That's
need
right.
to get it together. All of you.
Great stuff from the blue team. Those guys have pressure behind them. Insert Scoots, of course, representing for their charity. Blue team, we're rooting for you too. So that's added pressure. Get your stuff together. We need some gold.
We do. We actually have Meg's team coming up right now, getting their hands on Power Star Golf. And we're going to see, we'll be able to actually get our cam down on the floor, see how she coaches them, her coaching style.
Right. She's been having a lot of fun with the game. She's really kind of drilling the other coaches and the other players down, and also, of course, the developers to really get any other extra notes she needs to have in regards to where they're playing. So this is a different map. This isn't the same map that we played,
yesterday,
the day before. It's definitely different. There's more win factor to consider because the wind is a lot stronger.
They wanted to make it harder today.
Oh, they did. They definitely did. The wind is stronger. The wind is going against them. They've got a lot more obstacles to fight in the sand bunkers, the water traps, trees if you aim in the wrong spot. So many rough spots. It's ridiculous. So I'm doing all the talking about Power Star. Let's actually watch some Power Star.
Let's do that. So let's take a look right now. Power Star Golf. We're going to be watching Meg's team. So if you guys think she's going to win it today, again, let's do it in the chat. We're going to do Mega Nerds.
Mega Nerds. All right. Let's get that Power Star Golf rolling. I'm thinking they're going to do a pretty snazzy job on this one here. I think Meg has had an opportunity to kind of, peek at this particular stage long enough to help out. So let's see what happens. First shot, not so bad. That wind used to a great advantage going over the rough. Still in the fairway. Beautiful. What a shot. What a shot. So right now we're going to see our second shot right now. Again, these players do have abilities that they can use to their advantage. We'll see how they use that now. Right now we are watching Chocolate Rain, who doesn't feel comfortable about his current range in this shot here. This may be a practice round, so he's feeling out the course for himself, which isn't a bad idea.
I like his game face, too. Ooh.
Very serious about it.
I like that. He's like, I don't know. It's good. It's bad.
I don't know. It's going to. Hey, that's win for you. Downhill slope And there's a wind factor that's semi-rough. It's going to be, he's going to have a bit of resistance there. Let's see what happens. All right, we're seeing another shot here. Chocolate Rain sizing up, trying to go for the shot.
Again, we are on hole 4. Again, this is a par 5. This map has definitely been a lot more difficult for our players today.
Oh, yeah. Again, more hazards to deal with. You have those sand traps, those sand bunkers right in front of the hole. You've got hills. It's pretty much on a, you know, it's by the water, so you have those water hazards. It looks like he's going to activate his trait. Let's see if it works in his favor. He still has to keep that wind in mind. 15-mile-per-hour winds on average.
We do have our dev right there, too. He's helping him out, explaining exactly how the abilities work. You know, we do, with our character right here, have that Tesla field that can actually help out, kind of pull it in. Perfect shot.
Oh, beautiful.
Good job listening.
All right, that Tesla
Now
doing
this is
some
gonna
work.
suck it into the hole. Great job.
Oh.
So close.
He hit the pin.
New record.
He hit the pin.
You're still doing great.
He hit the pin.
You are so close.
That was amazing, and that was a world record.
It's so hard to, you like see it, you think it's gonna go in, and you're like so excited, and then the last second it's like, no.
Actually, that should have went in. It hit the pin. It was ridiculous.
Perfect.
It bounced off the pin, didn't go in.
Birdie
It was
is
painful.
solid.
But that is a very solid score.
Saw some coaching from our coach, Meg Turney, down there. XP right here, 625, not bad at all.
Wow. I hope that wasn't a practice round because that was a very solid score. That was a Woo. So just do that again and you'll be all set.
I know the hard thing too, I mean, this map is burning sands. We've seen people do really well at first.
Uh-huh.
And then, you know, in the practice, like, yeah, I got
Because
this,
it's
I got
practice,
this,
right.
I got this. And then when it comes down to when it really counts, they don't do so well.
Pressure is a mother.
And we keep seeing that in every single title. It's
Yes,
not
we do.
just, you know, it's not just this one. And I think it's that stress level too. You know, you're like, yes, okay, I think I got this. I think I got this. Okay, this one counts.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of fall apart.
Happens that way sometimes, you know. Again, the pressure, maybe the repetitive nature, especially in a game like Power Star, maybe even Trials where you've played so many rounds and done so many rounds of practice. It can get to you. It can wear you out. You start to go into autopilot and not pay attention to the decisions you make. It can cost you, so hopefully that's not a factor here in Power Star as Meg is coaching them and getting them back into the game. Nice glasses.
Hey, you got to be cute when you golf.
Yeah, and you're a scientist.
New challenge.
Great stuff there. So it looks like we are going underway. This is no longer a practice round. We are going for the gold. What's going to happen here today?
Again, we're playing on Burning Sands. This is a par 5 hole.
Not a bad shot. Oh, that's going to put that wind being a factor, the hill.
Get it on the fairway there. 246 yards left to go.
All right. We're having our next shot lined up. Not trying to gamble too much with the wind. Not trying to gamble too much with the sand traps. Nobody wants to be in those bunkers.
Greg, you really know when someone knows what they're doing. They really take that time to line it up, set it up, take the wind into account, use their abilities.
Right, and that's what you want to see. Patience is a must. That wind blowing him into the semi-rough, but he's still in regular. Oh, barely. A pixel away from the fairway.
Do you think that he will be able to beat his practice round?
Anything's possible. I'm seeing it right now. He's on the third stroke, that par of 5. If he can sink this in right now with that special ability, that Tesla coil, we may see a pretty solid eagle. But I think he's on par for a birdie. I think it's very possible. So, you know, really solid, really well-rounded. He kept his composure. Let's see what happens. We're watching Chocolate Rain right now. All right, coil's activated.
Here he goes, lining up the shot.
Keeping the wind in mind. He's going to line it up so that he doesn't
double
have
double checking.
Double,
Look, I think he was about to go, then he's like, oh, let's think about that again.
Lots of factors to consider. You've got the bunker. You've got the wind. You've got a lot of things to consider. All right. Shots lined up. He's going to try to actually aim towards the bunker and get it in there. And he hits the wrong bunker, unfortunately. That's going to be rough. So now he can possibly still get a birdie. But it looks like he might be on par.
His reaction right there, too, is like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
What did I just do?
That's not what he expected. Again, before he had a pretty decent shot, and he aimed, past the bunker. But this time around, he felt like the wind. He wasn't comfortable fighting against the wind the way he had to, and it may have come back to bite him in the butt. Oh, unfortunately, he fobs. Gets it out of the regulation, but he missed his first mark and then tried to catch the second one and did not do it. That's unfortunate.
And this is kind of that situation we were just talking about just 2 seconds ago, doing so well in the practice rounds.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the time that really matters, having a hard time.
That's frustrating. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. So, here now we still see he has an opportunity for a bogey. Hopefully he doesn't get to a double bogey, triple bogey, because that would just be demoralizing. As he did, like you said, do very well. He got a birdie his first time around. All right, and looks like we're going for the double bogey here today.
Our players need to remember, too, to use their abilities.
Yes.
Those abilities are there to help you out. You have one. Your caddy also has one.
Right. Unfortunately, he did burn his Tesla coil ability, trying to shoot for the bunker that first time, so he couldn't use it there. I feel like if he saved it, he might have done a little bit better.
Yeah, his practice round, he got 620 XP. He only got 175 this time.
You hate to see that kind of thing happen. Again, practice round doing so well, and then
We're going to the crew next. This one is weighted heavier because it's first, second, third, fourth. There's no tying. You can tie in these two. You can't tie in the crew. So be sure you pay attention in that one.
Great word of advice there. That's some solid advice. So you know where the Team Purple is going. They'll be headed up to the crew. Meanwhile, it looks like the blue team is actually going to swap over to Power Star Golf. That won't be the game we're watching, but we're going to have
It's quick,
some
and I
awesome
like
stuff
this
there.
too. It's quick. Like, they only get a couple minutes to practice, only get a couple minutes to do, I just got a kiss live on stream.
Hey,
I'm going to have to save that. Thank God this is on Twitch. Just going to save that.
That just
That's
happened,
gold.
ladies and gentlemen. Now you see why we're on Team Scoots.
Now you got to see why. Yes, exactly. I wear Shadoshas.
He already gave me one. It's already tweeted. I get another one.
Oh!
My girlfriend's watching. She's
Now-
probably angry right now,
Now you
by
cannot
the way.
switch teams. You can't switch teams now.
You're right.
You
Can't
cannot
switch
flip-flop
teams.
that, because if you switch to fatality, then he will have to come kiss you, and that's just going to be awkward.
I'm good.
And speaking about that, we will be watching them next. We're going to do trials.
I just can't even contain myself of what just happened. But we are going to be watching Miss Harvey playing trials. I can't wait to see that happen. No pressure, Miss Harvey. I see you over there, a little bit nervous. Yeah, she's ignoring us right now. Too busy hyping up her team, and that's awesome. I like how the chat just caught up to what happened, and the lulls are going through the roof. Anyway, let's get down to the floor.
Oh, God, I love PAX.
I do.
I just got.
Yeah,
the
let
energy's
it out.
gonna
Let
come
it out. It's all right. I respect that. So let's get down to the floor, and let's talk to Meg.
Oh, there we go. I wasn't sure if it was my voice or the microphone, actually. Something stopped working. You guys were up in that booth. I was worried that you weren't going to get the full flavor of PAX since you're kind of like up and away, but no, PAX comes to you. PAX comes to you whether you like it or not, in the form of Plague or other. You are one of our champions of PAX. You have found a way to conquer the entire event. You have won $10,000 for your charity. Tell me about your charity.
My charity that I'm playing for is, my microphone's not on. It's Child's Play. And basically what they do is they take video games and video game equipment into hospitals where children are there having, a rough go of it. And video games for all of us are an escape, and especially for these kids who really, really need it, is a very beautiful, wonderful escape for them as well.
$10,000 buys a lot of video games, a lot of consoles, a lot of happiness and fun times for these kids. So it's a great cause. I'm so
Absolutely.
excited to see this money going that way. I'd be happy to see the money go to any of these charities. Honestly, they all have wonderful causes behind them. But for the children, we're here playing these games. And for the children, you have assembled an elite team of gamers.
Yes, and I would be happier to see 15K go to Child's Play today, actually. I know that I have to run out of here, but I will sacrifice myself for the children. I'm willing to do that.
Meg, you're a champion and a hero. And you guys are too, for watching and for cheering these guys on. Let's get that money to charity. Let's get that prize pack in a gamer's hands, and let's give it back to the casters.
Thank you so much, ladies. We have, for some odd reason, people in the chat asking us to arm wrestle.
Didn't we do that already?
I think
I could have sworn we've done it. We want us to do it again? We still have to have our dance battle, though.
We do. Let's talk about some of the prizes, though, that our winner is going to be taking today. This is going to be the last prize pack that's going to be going out day 3 of PAX. And again, let's talk about it. That NVIDIA Shield, the Astro A40s.
Yeah.
The GTX 780, and again, the Wii U, the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, and that's going to a winner. And not only are they winning this, they're also winning bragging rights to say, hey, I won $5,000 for my coach to give to their charity.
That's awesome, and that's something that they really want to fight for. You see the drive, you see the energy, you see the dedication to the players for their coaches. It's really awesome. And speaking of dedication, here's a dedicated player right here in Fatality. He's not playing this time around. He's coaching, but we're going to see how he leads his players to victory.
And we have 2 players that we really need to watch for. Miss Do It Big, and then we also have Chocolate Thunder. Those are 2 players that I really want to, focus on for Team Fatality.
Right.
And again, we're going to be watching Chocolate Thunder right now. He's had the most hands-on on trials.
Yes, he has. So he knows what he has to do.
Oh,
he knows
get
all
up
ways.
after it. You are stuck.
Okay, he's stuck. He knows it now. Great stuff for him to move back to the beginning. Try again.
They
Practice leveling out that car.
And they do get a couple minutes to kind of, set up, practice, get their hands on it, get a little bit of a warm-up, and then they'll be able to do kind of the final and see how well they do.
Oh, and they're going to need that here today because this is indeed the final round of the final day. And Chocolate Thunder has been fighting all day, all weekend to get himself some hands, get his hands on those awesome prizes. I don't think he's seen the rest of PAX this entire time.
He hasn't.
I've seen him shaking his head. He said no.
He didn't come to PAX for PAX.
No.
He came to PAX for the next level
now, how
to win
awesome
and
is
for
that?
JoJo's.
So that's dedication. See, they say we don't have no fans. Boy, I tell you what. So great stuff there.
I'm actually pretty sure that he made a video for the next level. And
sure.
It was actually a pretty cool testimonial about his experience at New York Comic Con, and it just really touched my heart to see how much fun that people have had at this event and his experience.
Yeah, great stuff there, and I'm glad he did it because you know what? I don't think he expected such a appraisal and such a big fan base here at PAX, nor did he expect anybody to remember his name from New York Comic Con. So to see him come back and not only play but represent for those that are cheering for him at home, and there's actually a lot of them, Chocolate Thunder, they're cheering for you. That's awesome. That's a big thing to have on your back, that kind of support. So hopefully he uses that to his advantage as he plays through trials and gets himself a pretty solid score.
Unfortunately, this is the part where a lot of the players get stuck on the map.
Yeah.
So he's going to kind of restart, set it over, see what he can do. It's hard to use that checkpoint where people keep getting stuck. It's a little difficult because you got to go up the hill, and if you don't get enough momentum, it's really hard to land the part after.
Right, and it's very possible to actually get too much momentum, which is another one of the problems that we're seeing here. People going way too fast up the hill from this landing, and unfortunately, flopping just before the ramp, which is what we're seeing right now. Oh, but he clears that with no problem. Oh, that was almost dangerous, but he's still
Careful
good.
of the weight.
They're still good. I hope this is not a practice round because, hold on. Got the oh, man, I think I jinxed him right there. That breaks my heart. But he's giving it his all right now. Unfortunately, he did not lean forward when he came off the other side of that ramp. So he flew off, which stinks, but it happens. All right, here we go again. He's racing, trying to get that gold. Anything's possible.
So we are still doing a few practice rounds for these guys. Again, they're on a time limit right now to just kind of get warmed up, get comfortable, figure out exactly how they need to shift their weight.
And hopefully he gets control. He gets the hang of that as he goes on. This is still practice, as you said, so I think he'll get his composure from there. Also, he's got to remember, Miss Do It Big is over there too. Everybody's getting the same quality of coaching. It really matters. So let's see what happens. No pressure.
No pressure. And Trials Fusion actually comes out this week. And you said you're getting it on PC.
PC.
I'm going to do it on Xbox One.
Xbox. Beautiful.
Actually, I like taking games on both. Is that bad?
No, of
I like
course
to
not.
get them on my PC and my Xbox One, depending on how I want to do my stream setup. So you can do it on both.
I remember when Rayman came out, another Ubisoft title. I remember when that game came out, and I told myself, okay, I have to get it for the Wii U, but I didn't have a Wii. So what I did instead is I got it for the Xbox and, of course, PlayStation.
Well, it's hard, too, because when you play games, you got friends on both.
Yeah. Okay, that's the biggest nightmare.
That's the reason why.
That's the biggest nightmare. You have to do it for that reason, so you end up forking up extra money. But it's worth it because you get to play with all your friends everywhere, and I know they appreciate you for it. So, that's just how we connect to our gamer brethren.
And it looks like he's going to end it right here with a minute 6 on the clock.
Not
So
bad.
it's the first time that we've seen the timer up there on the screen. So a minute 6, the average has been about actually right there.
Yeah.
The best we did see earlier today though was actually in the 50s. And yesterday we did have someone with 49 in the desert scene. That's about the best so far.
Yeah, it's very true. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like he almost messed up that initial ramp there. But he's doing good so far. Meanwhile, he's rushing up. All right, here we go. Clears that gap. And here goes the jump of trouble. And he cleared this time without any problems. Looks like
I don't think so.
No, he's got it. He's got it. Beautiful stuff. Great race so far. Lots of momentum. Levels out the bike. He's getting it now, and that's what we like to see. This is a pretty solid time.
I like that jump right there too. It just literally rockets you up into the sky.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing too though. Hey, gotta be careful. He's gonna beat his time here. Not bad.
51 seconds on the clock. Now going from can't level the bike to 51 seconds. I think that makes him pretty threatening here. Now the question is.
Hey, it's good to see that though. I actually didn't. I thought this is one of kind of his weaker games.
Right.
And being able to see him actually beat his score after trying so many times is good to see.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Again, I think maybe, now that he's on a different team, he's been representing Team Yellow the entire time, maybe the quality of coaching coming from Fatality is helping Chocolate Thunder better himself in games that he feels like he's weaker in. And, well, we're seeing some good come from it. Unfortunately, he falls there, though. But still, that was an awesome run. So Chocolate Thunder, he's getting in there, trying to represent. His brother was on camera, and now he has to share some camera time. Anything can happen. Chat right now, cheering for him.
And I see Fatality right now talking to Miss Doonabig, and again, being able to kind of see what type of feedback that he's giving these players. It really does help.
Yeah, right. And it's always constructive, You
don't want to be with a coach that's not hands-on, who's just like, good job.
Definitely,
Good job.
And it's great that, like again, I said, it's great that Fatality's doing it, because I'm sure, knowing Fatality's competitive nature, he didn't just pick the game up to try to learn it. He picked the game up to try to get a high score himself, to tell you the formula as an experienced player. So great stuff there, and it's actually working in his favor, where he almost gets a fumble. Can he actually make this jump from that flop there? It looks like he might just miss it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Head chopped off right there.
So he decides
Bam,
he's not even going to
plant.
waste any time trying to run it back. He wants to reset and get a solid score right out the bat. So we'll see what he does here. Hopefully he sets 2 solid scores. He calls it a day so that he doesn't end up pushing himself back any further. Anything's possible. I'm anxious to see what happens. And I know the chat is as well. So give us a show, please.
The chat is saying, come on, you can do it.
All right, here we go. Oh, that landing. Oh,
so close, yes.
That's the jump of troubles.
It's that land right there. It's just such a hard land from how high it comes up from, and it just kind of hurts.
You lose momentum, and it depends on where you lose it. If you lose it on that falling platform, that back tire may not be able to help you. But if you lose it, pretty straightforward and solid. That was good air right there. Cleared that gap. He's going to clear this one as well. He lands on the back tire. It wasn't a good idea.
No!
He should have leaned forward.
I think that would have been a 49 or 50 that we would have seen.
That would have been a 49er, yeah. He had it there, but you know what? 58, not too bad of a time.
Unfortunate.
He had the opportunity. The pressure got to him a little bit. Breaks our heart, but still a solid run. He did what he could, and we saw that he stepped his game up. That's what we want to see.
You know what, though? It is good, Chocolate Thunder, because you know what? You had 3 other titles. Hopefully you did well in some of the other ones.
Yeah, hopefully. He still has, I think, 2 more games to play. So,
Fatality has 3 other players still competing right now in Trials Fusion. So, you gotta spread the love of how you're gonna be coaching. You do have 4 players.
Right.
Again, only 1 is going to be taking you to that final matchup. So it's kind of like,
yeah, who do you bet on? Who do you depend on? They have to play against each other. It could be
only 1 player can win it for you.
Yeah.
You get 2 in the finals. We're gonna take our top 8. We have 4 from this morning, round 1, and then our 4 winners from right now will be going on to kind of do a head-to-head.
Can't wait to see what happens. Right now, the players are indeed rotating. I see Scoots doing a little counter coaching in the background. I see him over there talking to Fatality's players and stuff, saying giving
is it a motivation?
Giving Chocolate Thunder a bit of
good try.
Good try. You tried your best, But
you're not going to win it for your coach.
Trying to demotivate a little bit there. That's awesome.
So we will be moving over to the crew. Our coaches are changing up their stations, getting their place. Let's take a look at our top standings right now for our teams.
All right, and it looks like, you know what, we are going to be switching over to Miss Harvey's team momentarily, and I just want to make mention again, we talked about Hanzo versus Mr. Weird always being on the same team together. They've been split up this time around, and we see Hanzo's taking the lead. But keep in mind, we still have one more game left, although it's one of Hanzo's strongest games.
That's correct, and it looks like they just removed it too. Those are constantly getting updated, so that's
Constantly,
good to see.
yeah, we just saw it updated a moment ago. But you know what? We've been talking about him. I know you guys at home want to see this man. Let's take it down to Rachel and talk to Chocolate Thunder.
Thank you so much, guys. I am here with Chocolate Thunder, and do you know you're a fan favorite in the chat?
Well, I heard from them earlier, so now I do.
Well, you got people rallying behind you, and dude, that was painful. You were so close to a high score there, and you crashed just at the end. I mean, I'm not trying to rub it in, but I need to get those feels out of you.
I did bad. I did so bad. I can't.
But how well did you do on the other games? Do you feel that you still have a chance at top one?
No, I did 4th in the crew, and I did 2nd in JoJo. With 4th here, I think I did 4th. No, it looks like I got like 2nd maybe. So if I do 1st in Pro Golf, I'm set.
So everything comes down to Power Star Golf. You played this game a bunch this weekend. How do you feel on it?
I'm kind of confident. It's a new map, so I got to learn. But I was watching my brother play, so I saw what he did. He was doing great. So I'm just trying to mimic or do better.
You have those innate skills, I know. You have had some time on the game. If you were to make it into the finals, how much harder would you fight?
Oh, man, I'd take no prisoners. They're my teammates now, but they're all going down if I get to grand finals. All going down.
Well, if you made it to the finals, what would be your ideal game to see?
Oh, man. Skullgirls, maybe Halo, Titan, but they're too big, so something indie like Castle Crashers.
All right, we'll see what it is later on today when we do our final reveal of our final top secret game. Until then, we're going to let these gamers play out for top place.
Thank you so much, Seltzer. Again, okay, I liked his kind of idea. He's like thinking Castle Crash or something like that. It'd be fun to watch.
Keep in mind, though, no game is too big for the great reveal that we have. Do not sleep, because anything's possible.
That is true. Anything is possible.
Anything
We've
is
seen that
possible.
through
We've
all
seen
the
that.
live
Oh,
events
yeah.
that we have done.
Oh, yeah. Let's be serious for a moment. So he's going to actually be going over. You guys can follow him. He actually has his own Twitter. I think it's Chocolate Thunder Bro.
Chocolate Thunder Bro?
Yep.
You like
all
that?
one word. So that's
I like
him.
following him around, too. I like seeing that. I like seeing how he's done, seeing how hard he's tried, seeing the emotion behind, you're doing so well, and then you just biff it, and you're just like, I had it.
Again,
I had
right.
it.
It is a man he's a man that he's been coming in all day, every time, and getting so close. It's got to be a frustrating situation. But right now, we're going to tune out of Chocolate Thunder, and let's watch Miss Harvey's team as they jump on the crew.
So right now we are doing our practice round. We are watching player number 3. Again, we are Bongo Smile player that we will be watching. We are in Kansas. We are in the Midwest. Again, this is a massive multiplayer online game, so our MMO, and this is pretty epic. You could drive all the way from New York to LA. Right now we are in Kansas. We're going to be watching our players practice it out. Our driver right now, you can use that back on course button.
Right.
You need to ask the devs how to use that. See, he used it right there,
He did
able
it.
to do it. Again, though, the more you use that, you do lose points.
You
If you
do
do
deplete your
finish in first, it can actually still hurt you.
Yeah, so be careful when you use it. Obviously, the name of the game is clean driving. We are in Kansas. Like you said, there are hazards such as trees and horses and cars and trucks.
And ramps.
And ramps, exactly.
And, there's different things, too, that you can do. Whoever's at first, as they go through the checkpoint, it actually clears the checkpoint, so the people behind you don't really know where to go except for following the other cars.
Right.
And it makes it a little bit difficult.
We saw that race being finished right there. He didn't. Unfortunately, he did get last place. But this is, again, a practice round, feeling out the station, feeling out how it works, and making sure that they they fully understand what's going on. I know Miss Harvey is excited to see who's going to take this. I see Hanzo, his
It's
hat,
anybody's game, guys.
his gunners are on. He is ready.
We do have Miss Harvey's cam down there. See how she coaches her team.
All right. It's a real one. Restarting. Good luck. Good luck, guys. Woo! Team yellow. Team yellow. Team yellow. Woo, woo.
One thing I like about Miss Harvey this entire weekend is her excitement, her energy.
Skip.
She has it.
Coaching them. Again, this is going to be the real matchup. And again, all 4 of our players, yes, they are all representing Miss Harvey and her Team Yellow. But again, they're competing against each other. We are going to be watching Hanzo. Hanzo did really well on this yesterday.
Right.
He actually beat out Mr. Weird on the crew.
Yeah, he's one of our stronger players in the tournament and one of the strongest players here in the crew. He has a lot of experience playing this game. He did get an opportunity to play it and watch it.
Missing that oncoming traffic, just barely.
Yeah, he's dodging it like a boss right now, staying on that outside because he knows he doesn't need to hit that checkpoint.
Using his NOS right there too. You can actually see some players might actually take the freeway or go straight over, kind of jump over it.
Oh, he's in a bit of a situation right here. He did have a tree in front of him but managed to dodge it successfully. He is in a brush right now, but it looks like he is about to overtake two players, getting himself back into that first place position. Anything is possible as they go underneath this bridge. Back to the force we go. He's going up over the hill. It looks like he has a pretty significant lead. I see those numbers behind climbing as he goes ahead, passes the train tracks. He's looking behind him. He's
looking behind him. You know what he's doing right there.
Yeah, he's putting on a show.
That's hard too because when you look behind you for a second, you're taking your eyes off of the road, not really knowing what's coming ahead, and especially if a cow jumps out in the middle of the way, you might be screwing yourself over.
That's a little bit frustrating. But he is picking and choosing his spots right now. He's gotten a chance to see the map. As you see, he dodged both the truck and that ramp. So he got himself around there. Unfortunately, he botched up and hit a tree. But he still has a significant lead here.
Has this.
I'm pretty sure Hanzo's taking this one convincingly. And what a finish he has.
Nice
Cleanest race we've
job,
seen so far.
Hanzo.
You know who to bet on. Great stuff there.
So it just depends. The crew we see is definitely one of his best games here that he has competed on. We still don't know what place he will end up for Team Yellow, but this is the last one that he's been able to compete on.
And I got to say, also real fast, I'm loving that Mr. Weird's in the background. He's rooting for Hanzo.
High five. I saw that high five.
Yeah, he was rooting for Hanzo as well. He was like, you know what, you are one of the best on this map right here. You and I, we take the crew like it's nothing. Great stuff to see them kind of playing, rooting for each other, although they are on the same team. So if Hanzo advances, it's going to be the run back for the final game, which we haven't seen both Mr. Weird and Hanzo play on yet. That'll be crazy.
That would be fun. Crazy fun.
Crazy fun.
So what our teams are going to be doing right now, they're actually going to be kind of getting the settle up, getting our final scores. But before we do that, let's take a look. Let's go down to Rachel on the floor and speak to Hanzo.
I'm talking to Hanzo down here, and you have been on Stephanie's team a couple times now. She saw you in the crowd. She knew she wanted to try out again, and now you're rewarding her with a kick-ass performance. How does that feel?
It feels great. Third time's the charm. This is my third time. This is my third time being in this competition, so third time's the charm. I'm here. I'm in the finals.
All right, and you're going to make it all the way to the finals. That's certain? Did you perform first on every game? Is there no question in your mind that you are number one?
It was this game that was a deciding factor. When Harvey told me that this game was it, no contest.
So you shifted it into overdrive.
I did. Put the music on, blocked everything out, started the race.
So you were playing in second gear up till now this whole time? What the heck, man?
You got to save some for reserve. Can't just spray it all.
Wise words from one of our gamers who might make it all the way to the finals. I can't wait to see how this plays out. We're going to go back to our casters. When we come back, it is time for our pros to go head-to-head.
Congratulations to Hanzo. That's what I like to see.
He's a boss.
Excitement, dedication, and he's focused.
Oh yeah,
he's one of our most focused players.
You saw it when he was readying up. His hands were geared up. He's like, "Listen, man, this is my environment. I'm ready. Let's do this." He was so confident going in, and he said, "You heard it. That was a deciding game for that yellow team." So it looks like we're gonna see Hanzo move forward. It's awesome to see Hanzo, another player who has actually been following us through this whole entire next level experience. He didn't make it out to the West Coast and see us at either PAX Prime or the Uplay Lounge over at E3, but he did watch the stream and he said to me, "I'm coming to New York." He came, he performed. Unfortunately, he had some troubles with Mr. Weird, but he's here today and it looks like he's moving on. How awesome is that?
I like that. I like seeing it's almost like a Cinderella story.
It is. It is. A lot of we got a lot of fans, a lot of players that really feel like they have what it takes to take their game to the next level, and they prove it time after time, coming back event after event. We go around America. We go around.
That is true. Now, are you still going to stay on Team Blue, Team Scoots?
I'm down for the ride.
You're staying.
Definitely. I know.
You're not going to be a wishy-washy.
Now it's interesting too because
I know Hanzo is one of your favorite players.
Hanzo is one. Also, so is Mr. Weird. But those two battling each other, those are the two strongest. I think they're going to wear each other out before they even get a chance to get to Scoot's team. So I'm sticking with Team Blue.
Team Blue. I'm right behind you because I'm loyal, just like a puppy dog. I'm staying on Team Blue as well.
He kissed me.
So now you're locked in for
I'm
life.
locked in for life.
Now you're locked in.
That's love. I'm dedicated. I'm a one-man man.
So make sure that you guys do not go anywhere. We're going to be doing at 3:30. We will be announcing
The final.
This is it. This is day 3.
I can't wait.
This is it.
This is it.
Literally it.
The final. The games have been hyped. They've been crazy. I can't wait. I'm excited. Oh,
What's your guess? Day 3, final reveal. What is it?
See, we already had a fighter, so I can't say dive kick, but I would love to see dive kick again if that was here. Jeez.
I still want to say Goat Simulator. I
Goat
don't know how we
Simulator.
would do it, but like I totally thought that was going to be the best April Fool's joke ever, and then it turned into a real game.
You know, we have some pretty awesome games here. What if for some weird reason it was like, because we have Bethesda hanging out, what if it was like Wolfenstein or something?
That'd be cool. Or even Ghost Recon Phantoms.
What? You know what? Good call.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon is in this booth. It might be the final game. We don't know yet. You'll find out soon enough. But right now, I think it's time for us to rest our breath, take a commercial break.